Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. This is one of those days where I was so exhausted. I felt like I probably didn't have the strength to broadcast, and then I just said, screw it. We've got polls to do, and we need to do them. So, hey, hello, everybody. I missed you all last night. Mr. Kleinkold is here. Legacy, Blade, Kick Rocks, Earth25, Good Guy Kai, Stephen Burris, Abs, Ryan Veda. Oh, he got a little choked up. Okay, let's blacken the screen, make sure all my settings are saved, and they are. And so we're back. Joe Williams, what is up? Obi-Don is here. Hello, Obi-Don. Trey G is here as well. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Well, Legacy, sorry about drama and wherever else that is, but we're trying to be drama-free here, so. Stephen Burris, congrats on Thronebreaker. That's huge. We've had so many people, you are 25, so many others who have progressed recently. It's really exciting. That is seriously awesome. Okay, let's see. Alright, well, what's up, 32 viewers? We only have 8 likes, though. Let's get that like count up. It is still free. Bark that chicken, indeed. Hey! Okay, so now we have Doom. This is always a really fun one. Bark the chicken. How's it going, Kick Rocks? It's Yogi's still here. Never fear. Alan, what's keeping you from Uncollected, man? What are your best champions? Let me know. Wait, what, Good Guy Kai? They're alive? A patient got shot 8 times and they're alive? What? Safdar, what is up? Phaedra says Bark the Chicken is the best tech champ. I do his matchup specific warlocks all around. Dang, Good Guy Kai, that's incredible. Are they stable? Can they talk? I mean, obviously I don't have a medical background, but that's an insane situation. Yeah, I don't think you can do it that many times on accident, Ryan. Helen says he's 46 with the job and kids. Hey, man. I am thankful then that you have the time to even stop by this broadcast and support the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, y'all. It's still free. Ziggo77. Hey, Prof. I've been a fan for a long time. First time I have been able to catch people. Ziggo77, thank you for the 5 Canadian. Holla! How have you been? Also, you are the first person to donate tonight, so you get to determine the color of the honored student. Do you have a desire, or do you want to keep it as is? Also, y'all, this might be the Revenge of Warlock. What is going on? Wow. Good guy, I'm not sure if they are stable. We took them up the severe trauma intensive care unit. The cops that brought them in said there was a drive-by. Oh my gosh, do they know if it was targeted? That's awful. Lime green it is, Ziggo. The Kraken in the house. Always great to see you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. How is that? Is that lime green enough, Ziggo77? By the way, we're at 1857 for streams. That's exciting. Alright, y'all. Warlock just moved up. That's crazy. Gotta ask this. What's up, the exit? The exit, how many more videos of yours am I behind? I was thinking about that this week. I need to get on that. It's been a couple weeks since I've commentated one. No, Legacy air conditioning's out at your house. Oh no. This week, I hate when it's like the cable company says, we'll be by there sometime between noon and 6 p.m. Yeah, we'll be by sometime between Tuesday and Friday to fix your air conditioning. Kick Rock's a full moon usually means a full boon. You know what I'm saying? Trace says, Prof, I know a dessert recipe that'll change your life. Bake a s'more inside a cookie dough. You know, what's interesting, Trey, I'm not the biggest fan of s'mores. I think the graham crackers break too easily. I prefer Reese's and dark chocolate over straight milk chocolate. And I am a basic bee that doesn't like a burnt marshmallow. But that sounds better. Kick Rock says, thought so, full moons. Everything is crazy. That's true. Sirius says, I have a question. Does anyone know what is happening with war? Season was supposed to start today. No? Yeah, I think it's been delayed. It's, that new matchmaking still feels like it's an experiment of sorts. Alright, y'all. Nimrod held on. TZ is in the house. That's exciting. You beat Mama to the chat. Also, 35 viewers now. Only 21 likes. Hit that like button. It remains free. Mama came in right behind TZ. That was an internet phrase, which makes it really weird. Mama, it's first time in 3 nights that we've been able to Skype. Do you want to Skype in early? TZ, way to be a trooper, bud. Alright, Mama, let's do it.
Hello.
Mama, Evan the Encyclopedia is also here.
It's a miracle.
Earth25, I got that message, but I haven't gone into further investigation. What's the reason behind it?
There is no reason. It's kabam.
That sounds like a t-shirt slogan if I've ever heard it. By the way, because I haven't talked to you in 3 days, congrats on helping your son get through surgery.
Well, thank you.
Also, I think Alan enjoyed your comment. Evan's been here 3 streams in a row. That is awesome. It's like old times, man.
Sure is.
Alright, 25. Have you read it? I was just wondering what the explanation was. Man, well, how are things going otherwise?
Just busy. You know.
Good guy Kai, that is an accurate statement. The exit says you've got 3334 and the July 4th 3-minute video, Prof. Oh, I haven't done that one either. Okay. Well, the exit sometime this week, I will get to number 34. How about that? So does anybody know what the delay is? Anybody? Also,
Delay is for what?
for new relics.
Oh. Meh.
Just curious. How's work going? Are you thankful?
I am off. Well, I worked Monday, but now I'm off. Taking care of the
son. So what's the timeline if everything goes well? What's the recovery timeline?
100% recovery is 9 to 12 months.
Holy cow. And then what about like when he goes back to school? Is it crutches and
He will be on crutches in the brace for at least 3 months.
3 months?
Yep.
So maybe by Christmas he'll feel better?
Yeah, we're hoping. I mean, his ACL, the doctor called me like after the surgery was done, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the waiting room and he calls me and he's like, well, everything went well. It looks real good. He's like, he was real lucky though that he didn't have any other damage to like his meniscus or MCL because his ACL was shredded.
Oh. Shredded, man.
Shredded.
It's just amazing to me that one hit can shred your ACL. Just one hit.
Right? Us humans need to evolve just a little bit to strengthen or do something to improve that ACL tendon.
Well, Earth 25, that's definitely worth a video. Yeah, I'm fine with relics when they're free, but I would never spend money on them, and I doubt many people are buying those ridiculously overpriced store prices that are like $30 plus in some cases. Well, the exit, remember my life motto. Anything grounded wisdom says, just believe and do the opposite, and it'll probably be accurate. Obi-Don, there is clearly a huge drop-off, but I think the next poll will be closer, because it will be this one. I just want to know how much Kabam is paying Grounded Wisdom, because there's no way that he's doing this on a volunteer basis, given how many forum posts he's on.
Right.
No doubt. By the way, I saw Oppenheimer.
How was it?
Explosive.
Well, I think we could figure that out.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Lincoln?
Huh?
Have you seen the movie Lincoln about Abe Lincoln?
No.
Well, it's kind of like that to me. Like, it's a really important movie that I'm glad I saw, but I don't think I would be excited to see it again. I think it's like a one and done for me.
Oh.
Which, surprisingly enough, is not how Israel feels about me.
Thank God for that.
No doubt. We went bowling as a faculty today and got to invite our partners, and so of course she was my guest of honor, and one of my colleagues was so confused that she was still with me that he moved his fingers in front of her face and said, "How many fingers am I holding up?"
Oh my God.
I thought you would appreciate that.
Is that the typical reaction that people give her when they meet her for the first time with you?
Yeah. A lot of people ask how much I'm paying her, and I always give the same answer, not enough.
Does she find this odd?
I don't think she finds it odd because she likes to get even with me. So Ziggo, I would, if I was you, I would go straight. I would just ignore Eternity of Pain and Gauntlet. Just ignore it because the rewards are not really worth it compared to the work. You're gonna have a better time. Acts 7 and 8 for sure. Well, Obidon, I definitely need subtitles. Also, Ultron just jumped Penny. I have a feeling I know what this is going to be.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
I'm eating a piece of cheesecake right now with strawberries.
Is it a strawberry piece of cheesecake or is it like a regular piece of cheesecake?
Plain cheesecake,
okay,
and I put strawberries on it.
That makes it better. I'm not a big fan of like plain cheesecake by itself. I just feel like it doesn't have that much of a taste.
I like it.
I like more. I like chocolate cheesecake. I like chocolate peanut butter cheesecake too.
Pumpkin cheesecake is my favorite.
Well, Ultron's rise was short-lived. So Legacy, my mom's birthday, in fact, the big 6-5 is Friday, which is August 4th. So must be a good day for birthdays. TZ likes turtle cheesecake.
Oh, yeah.
We're up to 50 viewers, but only 28 likes. Please keep hitting the like button. So Ziggo, we are going to add Fat Man into this. It is that time. We'll see. Fat Man was exactly where Kate Bishop was in the skill poll, out of the top 15, and Kate went from unranked to number 4 on Sunday. Or no, excuse me, Monday. I don't even know what day it is. The exit says Philadelphia white chocolate raspberry cheesecake is my favorite. That sounds good.
I do like plain cheesecake with some raspberry drizzle on it.
You like all sorts of drizzle on hump day.
Well, I mean, who doesn't?
Good point. All right, so now we shall ask Jonathan De La Rosa's in the house. What is up? We are seeing a bunch of legends. Y'all, we are going off of previous month's rankings, but as always, we will change them up. What do you think, Mama? Hulkbuster or Penny? The problem with Penny is I feel like she's not as good of a defender as she used to be because there's so many good cosmic counters, especially Hulkling. And I know more people that actually use Hulkbuster on offense than Penny. You know?
I think Penny's more defensive.
Oh, yeah. TZ, I did not see that. What did he say? What's up, Maximus Rob? Alright, well, Penny has taken back her spot. What's up, John 4, son of John 3? We need 5 more votes, and we will do the next poll. So how would Cyclops be buffed? Is it all from Kabam Mike? Is that the thinking? Dynamics. Oh my gosh. What did the cannibal choose as his last meal? Five Guys.
Oh, God.
I haven't heard that one before. I feel guilty repeating it, but I probably will. All right. From last rankings, it was the fall of Ghost. Is it going to be the rise of Ghost?
Also, who's number 1?
Nimgod.
Okay.
And believe it or not, by a decent margin, Warlock overtook your boy Idoom this time.
Well, whatever.
Would you vote Idoom over Warlock?
Yeah.
Okay. Maximus Rob, Secret Invasion made me feel like I was Daredevil because it felt like I was blind. It was quite possibly the worst TV show I've ever watched. And that's saying something, because I've watched some trash over the years. I am not young.
You're a spring chicken.
I am a chicken, but I am not spring. Alan, would you recommend Twisted Metal? I've also heard, well, I've heard mixed reviews on Twisted Metal. Kick Rocks, the ending is, it's like you have an ability to land a plane and instead it just explodes. Also, The Rise of Ghost? Maybe. She fell.
The ghost lovers are out for revenge tonight.
Well, she fell 3 months ago. Again, I don't vote in these things, even though people blame me no matter what. All right, y'all. Let's see how high she can climb. Or maybe it's just one spot like Ultron and Warlock.
That was good.
Sounded good. My mom makes this incredible homemade gravy that you can put on basically anything. She takes the batter that she makes fresh and then like adds whole milk and then brines it with like salt and pepper and garlic powder.
Uh-huh.
I took some home with me from Texas, and it still is a revelation. It's
What does she use as the base? Like sausage, bacon?
You know, I think she just takes the grease from the pan that she fries the chicken or chicken fried steak in, and that's the base.
Okay. Makes a roux.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, nobody does that when I go out to eat at restaurants and they have gravy. And water gravy is my nemesis.
I've never heard of water gravy, but I can imagine.
Oh, it's like brown gravy.
Tastes like flour.
Kick Rocks, the first 2 episodes of Moon Knight are some of my favorite content on TV. I feel like they gave out the reveal a little too early, and then that show got progressively worse, but still not terrible. I'm a huge Ethan Hawke fan, and he's definitely one of the best MCU villains in the history of the, book. All right. Y'all, I know we had people last time saying that Ghost was disrespected, and I said, wait 3 months and come back. I feel like that is exactly what's happened. This is the poll that started everything. So Ghost advanced 2 spots, by the way. The rise, fall, and rise again of Ghost. But now, this is going to be a fun one. I'm really curious. I was so tired. I had a hard time thinking to myself that I wanted to, have the energy to do this tonight. But y'all's data is making me wake up. So Kick Rocks, that's fascinating. Why do you despise Ghost? What's up, Vitalik? Prof, do you think Kabam will release a 6-star version of Magic this year? This year? I don't know. Probably not. I'd love for them to be the case, even though it's too late. What do you think, Mama? What do you think the chances of Kabam releasing a 6-star Magic this year are?
I doubt it.
Kick Rocks, I max sigged her when Sig Stones were so crazy expensive, took her to rank 4, and proceeded to never use her. She's one of the classic, champions that I've been told that if you're a good player in this game, you should be a good Ghost player. And I guess that means I just suck because I don't care. Joey, Guardian is from last poll, which again 3 months ago, is the first honorable mention, and so we're gonna actually put up Guardian versus Fant Man at the end of this. Legacy, you can do this. It's still a matchup you can do. He'll do a special too. Obidon, I always have an Excel spreadsheet available. That's what I use, so I can also send it to you. Y'all, Ghost has risen 3 spots. This is some revenge. Ghost is on a revenge tour. Maybe that's what we should title this. Evan says he's not sure we'll ever get 6-star magic because their power control is so strong. I mean, it's so strong, but still the damage is not overpowering. I think we'll get a 6-star Ghost before a 6-star Quake.
You think?
Yeah. Thank you,
well, we already have a 6-star Ghost.
I mean, not Ghost. Magic.
Oh.
I need to be put out to pasture tonight. I'm just... Steven, I hate to tell you this, but your boy was not even an honorable mention. The only honorable mention for Red Skull came in, well, your requested worst champs in the game, and he was number 6. Behind OG Iron Man, who is the clear number 1, Iron Package, Psycho Man, Vulture, and Vision Age of Ultron. Red Skull was 6.
Oh, Red Skull.
QK Pizza, I covered that in a video. Exactly, Ziggo. They said that Wolverine's regen was broken and Scarlet Witch's damage was broken, and yet they're both still 6 stars. So. Alright, y'all. Ghost got her revenge, but she is staying at number 5. And now, this was another very close poll 3 months ago. Let's see if it has a similar outcome or a new one. What do you think, Mama? Hulkbuster or Guillotine 2099?
Oh, I don't know. That's a hard one.
I'm not used to hearing that.
This I know.
Yeah, he's had too many conversations with Israel.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Hulkbuster won by about 8% 3 months ago. If you're wondering who won way back at the start of the summer. I like Guillotine 2099 in really specific purposes, but she's not the best defender, and I gotta be honest, I think until she gets that special 3 KO, she's kind of a wet noodle.
Yeah.
What was that?
He has good power control.
Yeah, but so does Vision, and he's a wet noodle. Memes in basketball. I haven't made a mastery video in a hot minute. I need to add that to the list too. Okay. Sorry, Guillotine 2099. Another crazy close poll was this. Alright. Mama, you ready to record the poll video to start out?
Sure I am.
Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We are about 70 to 80% done with the live tech poll. I always like to, this is like the opposite of my relationship. I like to do the work early and then talk about the results. This has been a really shocking tech start where we've had Ghost, who's steadily fallen in 2023 in my poll series, get some revenge. and get back into the top 5 of the class. And then we've had some people fall. Penny has fallen, and it looks like Guillotine 2099 is going to be our newest victim, because we are currently putting head-to-head Guillotine 29 versus Stark Spidey. 3 months ago, Guillotine 2099 barely edged out Stark Spidey. Tonight, not even close. 76% voted for Starky. That is the highest percentage. We got a higher percentage for Stark Spidey than we did Nimgod, staying at number 1. So, how about them apples? Also, we're only 11 likes away from 50. Totally think we can get there.
Absolutely. We should already be there.
All right. Let's see if... this is the OG night. Starky going up the ranks. By the way, for people who don't like Guillotine 2099, this might be the night. For the first time ever, she falls out of the top 10.
I like her.
Also, Matthew Robertson. Hello, we've missed you. And hello, Big Hoss.
Matthew.
Abo. I do think Stark Spidey is, as Abo says, a good Battlegrounds attacker, and that has kind of brought him back some of the value that he lost after some of the better tech champions were released in the class. And Stark Spidey has just jumped Hulkbuster.
Wow.
Yeah. This is why, as tired as I was tonight, I still thought once I start doing the polls, I'll get my second win, because I just genuinely have no idea how this is going to go every few months. And that's exciting. All right, let's see if Starkey can rise again. He went from 10 to 8. So the Kraken, Shuri will be one of our most hotly debated champions. And that'll be once we get past the top 10.
All right.
Yeah. So the exit, we did do Red Skull versus Vulture in terms of who was worse. And I hate to tell Matthew Robertson this, but Vulture won. Y'all, I know there are people who are shaking their heads because they feel like this is Penny Parker slander. But Starkey wins again.
Wow. It is the revenge of the OGs.
It's the revenge of the OGs. Without a doubt. Now we're putting two OGs against each other. We're talking Starkey and Ultron. And Earth-25, you better believe Fat Man is going to be in this poll. We just have to get through the top 10 from 3 months ago. And let's go ahead, darken the screen, and bring up something that should excel things. And yes, that is the Excel spreadsheet. And as you can see, we're voting number 6 versus number 7 right now. And Ultron has just stopped Starkey's rise. So one OG tips his hat to another. I do think that that is a fair analysis given Ultron's utility, but Starkey has certainly gotten better. And Evan, remember, we do our polls without factoring in synergies. I think that's a really important note.
Yeah.
All right, let's ask this one. By the way, Oh Canada is probably going to fall pretty bad.
There's a lot of true fans of his out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, they love, and I mean love, Oh Canada. Okay. So, Shuri holds on there. Now the question is, this is where it's going to get crazy. Because we have 2 new champions that we're going to introduce into this poll series, and we're going to have to start them head-to-head. Also, we are only 9 likes away from 50. That's exciting.
We can get there, people.
Sure can. Oh, we started out with a 50-50 poll between future Ant-Man and Shuri, but then as the votes are trickling in, Fat-Man is getting more love. Sean Janice, good to see you. All right, Fat-Man went from 50-50 split to having a huge advantage, and now we're going to do, this is going to be probably a bloodbath. I'm sort of excited to see this. Now we're just going to see how far future Ant-Man can go. We had the rise of the OGs, the rise of Ghost, the rise of Starkey, but not now. In Evan's own tier list, he has Shuri in his top 5. So you put Shuri over who? Who would you not put Shuri over, I guess? Abo, I don't think it's going to matter. He accidentally picked Guillotine 29.9 and it's still... Yeah, it's bloodbath. And so we're going to do... Guillotine 2099 was in the top 10. She has fallen well out of that now. And Fat Man has just risen in the top 10. We are just getting started with this poll.
Fat Man!
Da 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 da.
Fat Man!
Fat Man, Fat Man. Because as I convinced my high school theater teacher I was Canadian, so I could sleep through the Pledge of Allegiance. Well, that's not a very long nap. Isn't the pledge like 30 seconds?
Not very patriotic either.
Well, Ryan, I tend to agree, but we have rules. And what do we do with the rules on this channel, Mama?
Enforce them.
Yeah, we stick to them. Yeah. All right, Hulkbuster just got slayed. Let's... Fat Man. Hulkbuster is now barely in the top 10, and after this, we're going to see how high Shuri goes. So, who knows? Y'all, this is wild.
Unbelievable.
All right. Reach that vote. And now let's put an OG against somebody new. Wow, this has been a wild night. Just totally wild. Future Ant-Man was out of the top 15 3 months ago. He is now comfortably at number 7. And we are going for the next. Here we go. Next poem. By the way, have you moved in Alliance Quest, Mom?
I have.
Abo Groot did make a list. He's number 3 of worst champions in the Cosmic class. Only behind Inferior Iron Man and OG Captain Marvel.
I think that's wrong, but whatever. It's okay.
Well, we had enough people vote for Groot. So, you know.
I hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we just did the rules. And Ryan Veda was 1,000% right, which I'm feeling he would be. But we had to do it the old-fashioned way. And now, let's see the Ghost Lovers take on Future Ant-Man. Does he need to be awakened, y'all? Does he need to be high sig? Anybody know? Oh.
Mine is awakened.
We have our first somewhat close poll of the night. The really fascinating thing is we really haven't had too many reasons to delay the poll. But Ghost was actually winning. And then we got like 10 straight votes for Future Ant-Man. So, Fantman, the worst you can have Fantman now is number 5. And all of that hype of Ghost being in the top 5 is now gone. What's up, Chief of the Game? Oh, how fast things can change in the Prof Hoff poll experience. Penguin said he's going to cry. High Sig is good for Future Ant-Man, but not needed dupe.
I say it's not that serious.
Why so serious? Wow, I thought, and this shows how little I know about the viewers of this channel, I thought Omega Sentinel would probably stop the rise of Future Ant-Man. Not even close. Now that one I wouldn't agree with, but who cares? Evan says Future Ant-Man is pretty high bleed and considered immune at high sig. It basically receives their duration and gives them a regen buff. Well, that's cool. Alright. Let's see if this is where the rise of Future Ant-Man ends. Future Ant-Man started out in the lead. iDoom has taken a slim lead. This is the closest poll we've had.
I don't know how I would feel about this one. This one's hard. Again, things you have never heard.
This is I know, right? This is the beauty of it, though, you know? The alternate, he is not. In fact, we got 2 votes left until we call it, because it's under 10% right now. It's 54-46 Future Ant-Man over iDoom. Penguin, I hear you, man. Although I love teaching, so I don't really cry. We're now 7 likes away from 50, by the way. Ooh. All right, right now it's too close to call. And now it is 50-50. Wow. Our first 50... I feel like we need a channel sponsor like 50-50 of the night, presented by Raid Shadow Legends. Oh. This is so fascinating. Every time there's a lead, it goes back to 50-50. Who's going to break the tie? Oh. All right, if this holds, it's locked in for 3 months. But y'all, this is the most hotly contested poll of the night. It's gone back and forth. I also don't know what that is. Kick rocks, that's why I said it as a joke. All right. If there are no more votes, iDoom will win by a hair. And then it's back to 50-50. Woo!
It's a close one.
It really is. It's exciting. Come on, people, if you're watching, let's have some fun and vote. We got to break this tie. Oh, future Ant-Man takes the lead for the first time in like 2 minutes. Wow. Still too close to call, though. Please, if you haven't voted, cast that vote. It is very important to the channel. By the way, because I am also a masochist, I will be opening, and there it is, 6%. iDoom is jumped by future Ant-Man. Are you okay with that, Mama?
Whatever.
Fair enough. Okay. Now, let's see. From unranked to number 3, what a rise. Steven Martinez says, Ant God. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Penguin, who'd you pick? Wiccan, Jugs, or Spidey Supreme? Definitely not Spidey Supreme. Overall, probably Wiccan, but I think Jugs is the most fun out of those. Well, y'all, we have a bunch of people who have stood up and said, not on my watch. We are not having Warlock lose his number 2 spot. Not even close. We are calling the poll. Fantman stays at number 3. And now, our final poll series of the night concerns Shuri, who Evan the Encyclopedia said was in his top 5 best tech champs.
Nice.
And started out as a 50-50 poll, and then everybody waved goodbye to Hulkbuster. He's out of the top 10. He is the first honorable mention. Another casualty of the OGs. And yeah, that's really
Wah, wah, wah.
that's really not close. All right, so here we go. Also, shout out to our honored student, Ziggo77. Thanks again, Ziggo. Big Haas says Ant-Man must be stopped if for no other reason than the way they did MODOK in the latest Ant-Man movie. Ryan's also waving goodbye to Hulkbuster. Vantage wants to know when your next stream is going to be, Mama.
Well, for sure Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I didn't want to.
I might try and squeeze one in before then.
I don't know what that means either. All right. Shuri continues to rise up the ranks, and so far it has not been close. Will it be close here? Let us see. That's what the taco said the first time he went to church. He said, let us pray. Mm-hmm.
All right.
That one grows on you. Trust me.
Uh-huh.
Ziggo says this is where Shuri stops. My friend, I think the poll highly disagrees. Wow. Well, the only thing good about this is that the results are so one-sided, the polls are lasting like 30 seconds. Which is good, because this is already a longer video than I had anticipated. Where is the Shuri train going to stop? Well, we know for certain that Shuri already got outvoted comfortably by Fat Man. So we know if Shuri can't jump future Ant-Man, but everybody else is in play. Ziggo says, I think the poll is nuts. Well, Squirrel Girl and Planters are sponsoring it. It is nuts. Without a doubt. Wow. So much love for Shuri. Just when I talked about...
Did you recently get a buff?
She did. And, you know, shock champions are just really rare.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Shuri can rise a maximum of 3 more spots. And Steven, we're going to put Lady Deathstrike in the next poll because the rules basically we have to wait until the featured crystal comes out so more people can have them in their hand. That's what we've decided over the course of the last couple of years doing this because we want people to vote who have them as a ideally 5 or 6 star champion comfortably versus still like an early access kind of thing.
Right.
And that is one of our rules.
Gotta live by them.
And die by them. Also, through 28 votes, this is a dead heat 50-50 tie. Brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Who plays this game? Why is it still so popular?
Nobody. I don't know anybody that plays this game.
They still
but then
sponsor.
again, I didn't know anybody that played it before.
They still sponsor so much. Also, this is probably the longest poll video ever. I don't know anybody who's going to watch this whole thing. But if you're watching this, if you're just listening to this in the car or on the toilet or something, thank you for doing that. You're the 1% of the real viewers on this channel. Penguin, what made you want to become a streamer? I didn't even know what streaming was. I had people who would comment on my videos because I posted almost a year worth of videos before I ever did a stream that said, Prof, you should really stream. It's more fun. And I'm like, I don't even know how to do that. I don't know if I'm smart enough to learn. And
hey, that sounds like somebody I know.
Well, hey, you know, look at us now. Who would have thought? And y'all, by the... Okay. Well, we're going to do a bonus poll because I just closed it and then it went from 4% to 50-50. That's also never happened. So, revote one more time. It was a last millisecond support. Also, Leon is currently typing the toilet and poop emojis, which do go hand in hand.
Maybe that's where he watches your videos.
Could be. By the way, Joel, are you still listening? Because you're going to get ready to type that number in after this. And just like before, it is too close to call, although Ghost was up 4% in the last one, and now sure he's up 4%. Okay, well, on the repoll, well, it's crazy. We were like 1/10 of a second away from Ghost holding that 6th spot for 3 months, and then on the revote, a lot more people went for Shuri.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, is this where the Shuri train ends? With Omega Cheeks. Ziggo, I do play Battlegrounds. I moderately enjoy it. I feel bad because usually when I win, it's because I have a better roster, not because I have better skills. Steven just says, Cheeks! Penguin, I still think my favorite champion, just for so much nostalgia and OG, is Omega Red. But the champion I use the most now is actually rank 2 7-star Domino. By the way, if Evan the Encyclopedia is still here, he said that Shuri was in his top 5, and right now she's number 6. So,
Yeah, but she went down one.
And there it is. Omega Sentinel, by 6%, holds that number 5 spot. So, Nimgod 1, Warlock 2, Future Ant-Man 3, Idoom 4, Omega Sentinel 5, Shuri 6, Ghost 7, Ultron 8, Starkey 9, Penny Parker 10. First 2 honorable mentions go to Hulkbuster and Guillotine 29.9. I do believe my favorite champion that I've played around with in limited fashion, Lady Deathstrike, will be a top 10 champion when we do our next poll, and then we'll be waving goodbye to Penny Parker or Starkey. But we'll have to wait a few months for that. Until then, if you're watching live, stay tuned. We're going to open some crystals. If not, and you actually watched this video, especially all 26 plus minutes of it,
Good Lord.
thanks for watching. You're the real MVP.
Good night.
It actually got to 27 minutes. Who's my least favorite champ? Probably... Oh. In terms of people I like playing, this is going to shock some people, but I don't like playing with Mordo.
I don't like fighting Mordo. He's not hard. He's just annoying.
Why are you quoting Israel? All right. So... Evan, where would you put Lady Deathstrike on your top 10 list? Would you put her ahead of Shuri? Mama, have you had Lady Deathstrike yet?
No.
I am as confident.
Ben has her.
I am as confident that you're going to love her as any champion that you've had. I think she's even easier to use than I do. I know how much you love I do.
You have her?
I have her as a 5-star, and use her.
Oh, okay.
Use her in the arena, and you want to talk about a good counter to Weapon X too? Woo!
Interesting.
I know. Let me put that in there. So... I'm gonna make a note, because Shocker was outside the top 15 last time, so I took the 2 biggest honorable mentions, which were Shuri but I'm gonna put him in voting range for next poll. Him and Lady Deathstrike will go head to head.
Yeah.
Evan says Lady D is behind Shuri, but above Idoom. Wow, above Idoom. Okay. All right, we stopped the recording, but let's do let's just ask this question. Let's just see what happens. Oh.
What happened?
Well, the poll's just moving so fast, it's hard to keep up.
So many internet phrases.
Yeah. Wow. I said if this is close, we've recorded the video, but I said if this was close enough, I would do it first. And it's really close. So, I am going to listen to the requests of basically everybody. By the way, that's the first time that no one has mentioned a champion. Okay, so Shuri comfortably beat Shocker by 10%, but that was still a much closer poll than even the Ghost poll.
I have to go for a bit.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll get ready to record.
Somebody's calling.
All right, y'all. You just moved Shocker to number 7. Obi-Don, how do you feel about that? By the way, the exit, Shuri did beat out Shocker. Wow, y'all. That was the first. All right, let's open some Paragon crystals and see if I absolutely get screwed. Steven says, I'm shocked. By the way, if you are still here, and maybe you're not, Ziggo. Ziggo, are you still here? The exit, clearly I'm a masochist because I'm a glutton for punishment. Glutton for punishment. And hey, you know what, y'all? Some people have to be trash. I always tell people I am proud white trash. I know it. I'm not denying it. Good night, Evan. All right, Obi-Don. Well, that was a big late reveal. Y'all, we will be opening not 1, not 2, but 3 Paragon crystals. Joel is saying before we even open the crystals that I'm going to be 0 for 266. Joel, that is so kind of you. That just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy knowing that that's the case. Holy cow, QZ, of course I remember you. Means in basketball thinks he'll get a 7-star in one of these 3. Joel, you've been predicting 269 for a very long time. Steven, my 7-star Domino is literally my favorite champion right now. I cannot say this enough. Well, QZ, I'm about to start my new promotion. I'm really excited. I'm going to have to take a back seat from YouTube for some cases, but I'll still be here when I can. It's just, priorities. I'm trying to stall so Mom Bear can come back, but I don't want to hold this up any longer. Mom had to take a call. All right, let's just see. Be honest, y'all. Be honest. Steven, she must have found more cheesecake. That's so good. I can hear something happen in the background.
Sorry.
Are you back?
I'm back.
Okay.
Somebody needed some assistance.
Israel. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right, y'all. I want to thank you all. That was a lot of polls. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted from all the polls. And here we go. Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We have had a crazy night at the time of recording this. And I gotta be honest, my confidence in this is even lower than my subscribers. I asked, because we're going to open 3 Paragon crystals. I asked, will tonight be the first time I get a 7-star, or will I go 0 for 266? 35% of people are kind and not realistic.
Aww.
65%, and they know what's up. All right. Mama, shout out to Ziggo77 for single-handedly getting us to the next stream. But I think Ziggo has left before the crystal opening, and I feel that if you want to yell for your son who's recovering aura, you can choose the lucky profile pick.
Profile pick. Venom.
Long tongue or OG?
OG.
OG. Also, Q just says 7-star, and suddenly, is it TZ Wizard that's recovering?
Yeah, he's the one that's
Well, we're gonna
indisposed.
put his name up on the wall. He just donated enough for at least a couple names. Now, Q, that means you get control of the profile pick unless you want to stay with Venom. Wow, what a generous last-minute donation. Thank you, sir. Ryan, you know DRC has the same thoughts about these nights as he did in college. No polls. Whoa! That is a first. Well, Mama, maybe we'll have Venom another night, but he has chosen, for the first time ever on this channel, Danny Moonstone. Are you still there, Mama?
Yep.
Have you ever used Danny Moonstone?
I don't think so.
Or Moonstar? I always say Moonstone instead of Moonstar. Moonstar does not roll off the tongue at all. That's also a quote from Israel, but different context. All right, Mama, you get to determine, no matter what, how many times we're backing out. Because it's hump day.
1.
All right, well, I appreciate you going light on me tonight. Tell me when to release.
Right. No.
All right. First one, spin out or tap?
Tap it.
Okay. We just tapped it. So many 7-stars in the reel that mean absolutely nothing, including 7-star Hawkeye a whole bunch. Hey, it's not a 7-star, but that is the best luck we have had all week. A 6-star Mephisto, who I did not awaken until I chose a Abyss Nexus and got him into Mythic. So,
wow.
You know what? The chat is being so kind because it's not a 7-star, but they're still like, good job, buddy.
They're so proud.
Yeah, well, it doesn't take a lot. All right, Mama, tell me when to release. It might be the magic of hump day.
No.
All right. It's on the reel.
Tap.
All right. We've only gone back-to-back 6-stars once. Can we do it again? And not a chance. That was a very ugly reel. Joel, who is apparently a wizard from the future, has already said 268.
He's so optimistic.
So, Joel, if we don't get this, it is 269, right? Is that where we're at? All right, Mama. Now or never.
And tap.
So many people, let's let this one spin out, because so many people said it's going to be 269. In fact, when we were at 69, people said 269. All right. I just want to remind you all, every one of these is on video, and every one of these is exceptionally painful. I will also be opening 5 more of these, I think, before this video hits my channel, as featured Paragon crystals, which on this account means absolutely nothing besides burning 1,500 units on fire. But, you know, that's why we're here. We're all masochists. Ryan says 4-star inbound. Hey! This is the best luck I have ever had in these. That is still a Max Sig 6-star Corvus.
Nice.
I mean, look. Is the curse over? Absolutely not. But that's still an amazing pool. Look at that. No 5 stars, but 2 6 stars. And hey, 7-star shards galore.
That's always a good thing.
Did you say a big thing?
Good thing.
Okay. I don't know either of those phrases for the record. Alright, we're going to pop this. And what do you know? Well, I'm 1/3 of the way until probably a 7-star gambit or something. But Q says rigged for YouTubers. Well, Q, thank you for sponsoring your name and TZ Wizard and for choosing the lucky Danny Moonstar profile pic. Ziggo77, thank you for getting us to the next stream officially as well. Mama, thanks for hanging out. In case y'all are wondering, Thursday night will be a very exciting and controversial night. It is Cosmic Night on the planet.
Oh, Lord.
I hope to see many of you there. Until then, have a good one. Hit that like button. Why, Mama?
Because it's free.
Because it's free. Good night, everybody.